is like when I'm working on my own stuff, when I'm working on, a song, like I completely control that thing. And like I don't have to hear other people's input about it. I can just make what I want. Um, but then when I'm working at work, it's like you're in this ecosystem of other people, and you have to get feedback and make changes, and like you don't entirely control the thing. And it's interesting because you kind
Yeah.
of get added abilities because other people have pieces of expertise that you don't have. But then you also sometimes get like maybe feedback that's not helpful, or feedback that makes you afraid to pursue an idea that is actually good. And like you just needed to not question it in order to try it. So it's like, it's interesting. You kind of get like benefits to both. But yeah, I
Hmm.
think it's definitely nice to have your own space where you don't have to like question it. And like, not that working, like I work on a great team as well, but there's something nice about working on your own thing, and it's kind of protected and it's like your space.
Yeah.
It's good to have that. I think that balance for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And on a team too, that like you have people that are encouraging you to try something that you think you're going to fail at. And
Mhm.
they're telling you like, hey, if you fail at this, it's okay, but just see what you can come up with and go for it. And there's so many things that I set out to accomplish at work, um, and things that I set out to learn and implement into our brand stuff that I would never on my own just decide like, I'm going to go learn how to, you know,
Right.
render out this 3D material on my own right now. And I would just never pursue it because I don't know how to do it now. I don't know, like, need to know. So there's no one pushing me or nothing that I need to solve that requires that. So I'm just never going to learn it. And I probably can't do it anyways because it's like the software I don't even know yet. So whatever.
Mhm.
So having a team that, and this obviously depends on where you're at and where you're working and the team you have, but I've been very fortunate to be like around people that are like, yeah, like you just try it and whatever
Mhm.
comes out of it, we'll either use it or we won't. But if we don't use it, we'll give you the open feedback of why and what could have been better, or what to try for next time. And so, um, yeah. And then they're both like practice for the other thing. So you're like practicing the problem solving, the communication at work to then, for myself at a wedding, be a better communicator to the bride and groom or the team I'm working with there of vendors and coordinators and DJs and stuff. And like just being a better team player. And I'm taking that creativity and bringing it back to work. So, um, yeah, it's very like harmonious in that way.